Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's a nice Sunday. I don't know, my clothes don't seem to, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable. I'm wearing the new shirt, by the way, that I picked up at the store, Mad Rag. So that was what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I washed it and everything. I love it. Fits good. Remember, their clothes sometimes is on a more of a junior size, so I get it in an extra large 2X and I'm fine with it. Yeah, I am since back up on Instagram. Thank you so much to everybody who has given me well wishes and given me, just good words, encouragement. It was kind of, I was getting really annoyed there for a while, but I also have reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. And one of the reasons is I this morning, I woke up and I knew I was going to do it because I stated it to you in one of my other videos. And I'm sorry for the bouncing because I'm on a bed here. And I stated what I was going to do. I had to wait for the account to reopen up. Remember, folks, wasn't totally disabled. It was partially disabled for whatever reason. All right. My reasons now for retaliating and doing what I did was I since now got rid of almost 60 people. If you look at someone's Instagram page, and I do, if you look at someone's Instagram page, it could be anybody's, like an influencer. Start with an influencer. Start with somebody that you really don't know first. And you're following them. You like their content. You like what they're about. You like they go to stores and they go to Disney places and they go here and they go there. And you're liking that. Sometimes you can't get to where they are, to their stores. Such as like me. I hear everybody saying, I don't have a Primark in my area. I can't get to one, but they are coming though. Believe me, there are more stores opening up. As a matter of fact, this week there was another store opening up. They opened up out in Long Island. I saw the opening video for it. It was really cool. So look at a person's YouTube. Look at the amount of people that they are following. Okay, because you have your followers and your following. Okay, I'm going to give you a little lesson on this. Maybe people probably don't even know this, but I do. Look at the amount that they are following themselves. In other words, they themselves are following. That number is a hell of a lot smaller than the people who are following them. So you have your followers and following. The followers are the people who are following that person's account. 9.9999999. They got hundreds and thousands of people who are following. They got, let's say they have a grand total for them of like 2,000. But the following, the people that they are following themselves, or let's say like 800 and so, or maybe 700, or maybe even I've seen people with like 200 people. I was like 290 something. What? And they have about 10,000 followers. What? And they're only following 200 and what? So to me, that's kind of a red flag now. I like the gist of following is because I like what you're about. I'm going to state this one more time. I like what you're about. I like your hobbies. Your hobbies are all close to the same of my hobbies. I'm going to connect with somebody that has almost the same hobbies that I do. Disney, yeah, okay. Shopping, Primark, yes, absolutely. However, that is a little ditty for you to look at. Look at the total amount of the following and the followers. It's a big difference. So I went down my list. And I also, here's what also to look for. Just because someone connects to you that are following you, or just to say someone that you like, that you follow, I know they get the open, well, okay, here we go. Being that my account is so private to begin with, anybody that wants to follow me, I have to have a request. It's a request to follow me. Then I have to look at you, and then if I decide I want to allow you in. This gets kind of tricky now because I'm treating this as a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have a business. I'm not sponsored. I'm not endorsed. I'm not an ambassador. I'm going to keep saying this here. I am just a regular person that just likes things that attract me to, because what you like is the same things I'm liking. That would be the only thing that we would have in common. And I just don't follow anybody either. But the fact that these people that are up, I love when they say they're an entrepreneur. I love it. Ambassador of this, liker of this, content creator, and entrepreneur. What is that? I notice that a lot with a lot of accounts. I do notice that. So right there, I looked at that and I went, okay, gone. I noticed a lot of accounts that, you know, when you know that people are following you, I say it's the kind courtesy that if you want to build a nice hub for yourselves, I'll call it a hub, a fan hub. Let's say that, a fan hub. By the way, I'm not about that either. I'm letting you know. If you want to build yourself a nice fan hub, I just made up another word. The least thing that you can do if you are out to do that is to follow the people back who appreciate you enough to even look at your page and have the courtesy enough to say, you know what, I like this page, so they connect to your page. At least have that kind courtesy. Now, me and my friend, the four that I have that are close friends of mine, we know each other since we were kids, by the way. I was talking to two of them the other night, as a matter of fact. And I knew I was going to do this because we just happened to have gotten into this subject. She says, oh my, because I was telling her what happened to me. Oh my God, Maureen. She says, she said, I was wondering why you weren't liking anything on my page. I says, well, here's one thing for you now. And then I went into my spiel. I says, do you even realize? She says, well, no, anybody can follow me. It's that freedom. I says, well, here's the thing. Mine's not freedom. And I went down the whole line as to why I had my reasons of not doing any of that. She says, well, how am I supposed to know? I said, wait a minute. What do you mean how are you supposed to know? And then I kind of gave her a lesson of what I do. I says, you know, you do whatever you feel. I says, but you're letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry come on your page because now you have 3,000 and some odd followers, but yet you're only and I know this. She's only following maybe like 79. Whoa. I says, now that's like a real number. She says, well, I only follow certain people back because I don't. I says, but wait a minute. You're only following certain people back. They could say the same to you. They could say the same about you because people are tacking onto your account. You're building your fan hub base. But it is mostly kind and courteous. I says, but don't you see what they're about? Do you see that they're likes? And she says, wait a minute, I'm gonna put you on speaker. She says, I want to go on my computer. As you can even do it from your phone while I'm on speaker, it doesn't matter. Which she didn't know how to do that either. Just saying. And she went on her computer. She says, wait a minute, do what I'm doing. I says, all right, I'm on your page now. She says, wait, I'm going on these people. Do you see, and I went into her friends list. Do you see so-and-so and so-and-so? So I says, yeah. Well, he follows me because he likes what I'm doing. I says, wait, back up. I says, I just went on his page. And I just read his bio. Don't you even read the bio on the top underneath his name? It had nothing to do with being a fan of anything. It was more like a creeper. And I mentioned this to her. She remained on the other end of the phone. I says, I got you, didn't I? I got you. I says, you look at most of your followers. First of all, they're mostly guys. That's number one. You're putting out Disney content. You're a Disney creator. Most of the guys are following you, okay? What does that tell you? I says, this ain't no fan base, I says. You ain't got no fan hub. What you got is a bunch of creepers on your page. And you are allowing all those people to happen. It's like you're leaving your house door open and everybody's just walking in. This is what it's like. This is the way I imagine it. So she kind of like, I knocked her down a few pegs, and you know who I'm talking about. I know because you're watching me. I just can't say her name, but she knows because she watches me. That's a perfect example. She says, well, how do you do it? I says, well, if you really want to know. And then I went through my steps and, how somebody has to request me. I don't let everybody in. And then I do like that little thing of the bio. I see what you're about. And then I had explained to her what I was explaining to you people about pages that are changing and that going into other details, like it switches because they already have their foot in the door from you. So now you allow them in, but yet you see Mickey Mouse on their page and you see their photo as Mickey Mouse and they say Disney blah, blah, blah. And then a week later, keep your eye on that because that picture of Mickey Mouse is going to change. The words are going to change. The name will probably still stay the same. I've noticed that also on a few of my pages, which I did. The name stays the same. It's because it goes under the account of the name. But yet your picture and your heading changes and your little bio. She was stunned. I says, all of a sudden, there's a woman in a bikini. The name is this, Hot Mamas, and so and so and so and so. Bang, it all changes. Oh, and all I heard from her, and I know she's watching me, and I'm going to imitate her. Oh, what do I do? Now all of a sudden you want to know what you want to do. What do you do? Now you're asking me what you should do. Cannot say that I didn't tell you so. Cannot. It's a scamming process. It's a scamming process. And for God's sakes, and this is one of the things right here, not everybody's going to like what you do. We know that. Haters are going to hate. Haters going to hate. That, there should be a definition of that in the dictionary because it's the God's honest truth. Just because you put things out and you know, everybody tacks on to you and everybody connects to you, it does not mean that they are all going to like you. They're watching you for a reason. I had somebody last year that did not like, and I'm going to put it out, did not like what I was posting on my Instagram page. I was posting news articles about Disney. Now, I'm not making this crap up. This is the article of Disney. I want other people to know what is really going on inside the Disney hub. This is the reason why I post. And I told you people, I'm the God's honest truth, and I am the real deal with this. So this person was getting flustered and didn't like what I was posting. Leave. Why must you hang around and complain? I'm not going to sit there and listen to you do that either. So I had to let you go. Why do that to someone? Why sit around and aggravate someone? And you complain. Oh, this is stressing me out. Goodbye. Okay? I'm not going to get my feelings hurt over it. You have to leave. I am not your cup of tea. I get that. Just go. Don't hang around. So what I did this morning, carefully searching on my thing and went through my whole list. I do have some more to do. I'm going to do it a little at a time, though. Right now, I must have cut at least 60 people off my page. They are, I am following them. I follow them for their Disney content. I liked what they were about. But you know what? I'm saying to myself, you got 10,000 followers, but yet you're only following. You got 10,000 people that are following you, but yet you're only following nowhere, not even a drop in the bucket. Let's say like 200 people. So what is that telling me? That's telling me that you are just in it for the numbers, and you're a content creator. Don't tell me that you're so busy and everything. If you're a content creator, you should treat that as a business. You are a more serious person. You're all business like you should be, at least anyway. And it's not just about collecting numbers, because that's what I'm feeling. And I went, you know what, you're collecting numbers. I cannot be in this predicament. I cannot be on this page, and this page is just not really solely for me. And then I left. That was it. So that's the reasons why I'm giving. It's not that I'm nasty or anything, you know, but I have reasons for not going to follow you. I just won't do that. You know, if you don't show the kind and courtesy to do that to your followers. And now there are a lot of pages that I noticed that have not, you know, they're kind of abandoned. I call them abandoned posts. I call them abandoned pages. They've been with me for a while, but yet I noticed, you know, people do get lost in the shuffle. There are so many people. And that's another thing. You lose control of the situation. As far as, let's say, having 10,000 followers, you would lose control. You know, who's got the keys to the asylum? Because the inmates are now running the asylum, as I like to call it. So I'm going, okay, how do you keep up with that? You know, but then again, like I said, you're just a common number to them. You're just another number. They're not going to know you. They're not going to see you. They're not going to see you unless you like something. And even if you did like something, they're too busy to even notice that anybody really liked them. They're only going to know the number of likes. Oh, look, I got 10,000 likes for this post. But there is no feeling there. There is no, I don't see that there's a respect. I really don't see it. So I'm going to just like what I like, but I am going to be more guarded in what I like. I don't have to follow every Disney page, because first of all, again, a lot of vloggers are doing the same things. Just because one went to this event, this one was at the same event. I'm watching this one as a YouTube channel, let's just say, and I see in the background, he says hi to so-and-so. I says, oh, look, I watch his page too. So that means he's here filming the same thing of a vlogger, you know, he's in the same room with the vlogger that I'm watching now. So why do I have to watch two vloggers that are basically doing the same thing? See how I figured this out? So one of them has to go. And that's where I am right now, so. Yeah, there are a certain amount of vloggers, again, that are doing some different things. And I like that. One of them got invited to New Orleans. I think two vloggers that I see got both invited to Marceline, Missouri for the Walt Disney 100th celebration, and went to the Walt Disney Museum that's dedicated to Walt Disney in his own hometown. I think that was wonderful. I really, really enjoyed that. I didn't see any other vloggers doing it, so I was like really grateful for that. Really grateful for that. I was like, oh good, this is like a small, intimate little thing. This is cool. This is real cool. And the other one, the vlogger that got invited to New Orleans, which is what I told you that I think last week or the week before. I really enjoyed his videos. I really did. So, yeah, I've been on, I'm going to be doing, I've got to clean up my dresser up here. I'm going to move forward right now. So thank you so much again for everybody liking what I do, and I'm not out doing anything special. It's just that it's a more personal friendship thing. I'm not out to do anything to get anything. Okay, I give from the heart. I give because I like to do it. I said this to you, and I'm just going to leave that right there. I have to clean off my dresser because I want to fix my castle. I want to see if I can dust some stuff off. I want to try and put together. I haven't had much stamina lately to do those things. And it's a shame too, because sometimes it knocks the wind out of you, what this little 10-day thing was doing here on the Instagram. But I want to put together the Lego train parade train set. And I want to put that together because I want to set it up in front of the castle. I want to make a big party scene and everything, because I do scenes and stuff. I want to make a big party scene, I want to do that. I pulled out my DVD here, speaking of Legos. If anyone ever watched it, I suggest you do watch it. It's wonderful. It's called the Lego Brickmentary. and I absolutely love this. I've had this now for a couple of years, and I think I'm gonna pop this in the DVD player today and watch it at some point, just to get the momentum up. And it's a documentary of the history of Lego. They do a lot of interviews. They also speak, which I mean, we all know, but they also speak of, in one of the segments on here, they also speak of more, even though Lego started out to be like a child's thing, it's today, in today's world, it's more of an adult thing. So, and they also interview the music performer, Ed Sheeran. And I have to let you in on this. Ed Sheeran did a little interview, and he said when he was first starting out, when he was a child, he loved Legos. It was his thing to do, typical boy. As he got older and he became the performer that you see now, one of the first things that he did when he got one of his first royalty checks for his, business and performances, what he did was he went out and he purchased the Millennium Falcon. the $900, the $800 Lego set, the Millennium Falcon. He says, I wanted it. He says, and I was so grateful to get it because I could pay for it, myself. And this is, basically it's what he likes to do. So that was really cool. The story is in here. It's really cool. So it's a Lego Brickmentary. I love this. I love things like this. Also yesterday that I purchased, not purchased, never mind, it husband purchased. I might as well say this now. I'm a little screwy today, but I might as well say this now. My husband ordered, and we actually like this. We like Johnny Depp. But our fanism for Johnny Depp goes a little bit beyond. My husband loves Edward Scissorhands, my husband's favorite movie of Johnny Depp of all time, Edward Scissorhands. And we have the anniversary edition on DVD also. But my husband is also getting into the music aspect of him. Well, he says, he's a real damn good guitar player. I says, absolutely he is. Absolutely. So we purchased the, I call it a super group that he's in because, he is in a super group with Alice Cooper, Joe Perry from Aerosmith, Tommy Henriksen. I can't remember where Tommy Henriksen is from. Please forgive me. And Alice Cooper's the singer. So we got Hollywood Vampires. It is a CD DVD combo. So CD DVD combo. So we have the concert, and I also have it on CD. So this is the back of it. This is the front of it. You see all the guys. So. And yeah, we wanted something musical of him. I also, was it last year or sometime this year, I purchased Johnny Depp with Jeff Beck. God bless Jeff Beck. He is no longer with us, Jeff Beck. So, we do our music portions, our music aspect. And my husband's a musician, and that's the way he is. So I just wanted to get to let you know about this. And Johnny Depp's, it's not all about movies, folks. It's not all about. And yesterday I had to laugh because Pirates of the Caribbean, they were showing the whole marathon on TV of Pirates of the Caribbean. Every movie. I was like, oh, good. I could watch this too. Yesterday I did, however, go to the mall, and I visited Primark. Thank you all for liking that little snippet that I did, my little video on Instagram. And that's another thing, I post little videos on Instagram. I'm trying to branch out a little bit on that, but not for anything special. It's just for me and to show you people, as if you were standing here with me at the store. That's how I treat it. Okay. I just wanted to express that. Yeah, I went to Primark, did not see anything, but I did see, and I'm going to do this shot again here. Sorry for the bouncing, folks. Like I said, it's on a mattress. And the rest of the parts of this bag. They do have a smaller version makeup bag, and that goes for $7. It's a smaller version. But they also have the large version. I call that a toiletry bag. And everybody was, like a few people also on Instagram was saying that larger square toiletry bag, people used to store their ears when they're going away on vacation. So when they take their ears with them. So that's another thing about taking things. I'm only going to take a certain amount of ears to kind of match an outfit. I want to meet some more princesses this year. I would like to meet Rapunzel again. Loved meeting Rapunzel and Tiana a few years back. I want to say that was in 2019 or 2018. Could have been that. What a great experience that was. I loved it. I absolutely. And the photographer, I will let you know, the photographer was like, thank you. And I says, for what? This was a good PhotoPass photographer. He knew it. He knew his stuff. He says, no, he says, because you interacted with the princesses. And I says, I have a habit when I go to the photographer. I says, whatever happens, keep shooting. Because I like the action candid shots, being that I'm a little photographer there myself. So I like people to keep shooting. So he was like, he says, I really enjoyed doing what you said. He says, because the way you were interacting with them, he says some people just stand there and they just, oh hi, he says, but you didn't do that. I says, well, thank you very much for that. And because of that, I got some amazing shots that time. I never met Merida. I would love to meet Merida from Brave. I never met her yet. I wish I had the photo of me when I was a kid with my cousin, because we went to this little fair. I think I was about 10 years old, maybe a little bit, or maybe 9, 8. We met Pinocchio. I would love to meet Pinocchio and do a side-by-side shot. Unfortunately, I don't have the picture of me and Pinocchio when I was a kid anymore. I was looking for it, but I ain't got it because I lost my baby photo album years ago. Terrible, tragic. That story I don't even want to repeat. So anyhow, but yeah, I met Pinocchio when I was a kid. I said, he was another one that I never got a chance to meet. I want to meet some different characters. I would like to. Just saying. What else did I do yesterday? I went to Mad Rag and I saw some shirts at Mad Rag. Like, I need more shirts. I may actually pick something up. I may go back tomorrow and pick up some of the shirts. My husband, I took some shots and I sent those to him yesterday. He says, oh, I like the one with the guitar. But I have a feeling, and I posted that on Instagram, I have a feeling that picture of the New York City with the guitar, New York tour, I have a feeling that shirt is, that picture is on the back of the shirt. I want to go back to the store and turn around the shirt and see what's on the front. I think that was the back of the shirt that I shot. So sorry about that. But I do like the shirt. My husband says, I like that shirt. And there was another shirt that I can't post a picture of, but it is a very derogatory statement, and it was toward haters, and I loved it. And my husband goes, I says, what do you think of this one? He says, no, like I said, I like the shirt with the guitar. I says, okay, so you don't like the shirt. I would buy the derogatory shirt just to wear it to bed or wear it around the house or something. But yeah, maybe one picture of me. But I don't think I could post it. Probably I would post it privately. I don't know. But then again, somebody gets that shot and it'll wind up out in East Bejesus somewhere. So I won't do it. But it was a cool shirt. I do want to go back to Mad Rig. I want to check out that other shirt, the rock shirt. They got some cool clothes. But then again, please remember that they are on more of the junior side. They have some great sales. They're all like 25% off now, and I think that sale is going off next week. So I really want to go back in there tomorrow. What else? I think that's right now, that's going to be it. I think I yacked enough. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much to all the new people that are liking what I'm doing and liking what I'm talking about. God bless you all. I'm just me, folks. I'm just me. I'm probably going to put a disclaimer. I'll probably put something up in the beginning of my video. That's another thing with my videos. People had explained to me to try and use iMovie because I have an iPhone. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. I think I used it once to fade in and fade out of one of my videos here. And that was like last year. I don't know how to do it. Maybe I should just sit and play with it. I think that's the way to learn. Who knows? All right, people. I also do, before I leave, want to tell you, because I get my sale paper here for Costco's. I do have a Costco's near me. I have all these stores near me. I'm sorry. But I did see somebody post on Instagram that they do have the Disney Halloween set, ceramic Halloween town set. You may want to run over to Costco's. I don't know. I'm not into it because that would be storing something else in the closet for 11 months or 10 months out of the year. My decorations are like really limited. I don't know. The older I get, the more I just see things in a different light. Like, you know what? Christmas decorations are, at least 9 months, sitting in a closet and they're wasting until you have to pull them out and display them again. Then you have to take them and put them all back in. And to me, it's like a waste of space. I don't know, just me, folks. What do you guys think? Let me know in your comments. God bless you. Love to all. Happy Sunday. It's beautiful sunny day here. Everybody's out at the pool. However, it's going to rain at 2 o'clock. It is now 11:59. So it's going to rain by 2 o'clock. I'm not even going out there today. Today, it's just maybe next week sometime. The rest of the week is also going to rain. It was kind of rainy here this week. Kind of like a Florida weather. What are you going to do? I hear they're also getting a lot of rain down there too. Understandable. Take care, everybody. God bless you. Thanks again. Have a great week. Bye-bye.